At the top of this cliff are bars, restaurants, museums and 2 caverns to explore. But there's only one way up, and that's via cable car. My name's Axel.
I'm Sean.
And this is the Heights of Abraham at Matlock Bath. The Heights of Abraham is a tourist attraction in Matlock Bath, Derbyshire, England. It consists of a hilltop park on top of Masson Hill, 1,111 feet above sea level. Access to the Heights of Abraham is by a 554-foot journey across the Derwent River and up the side of the cliff, along 1,136 metres of wire via a cable car. Once at the top, you'll find a variety of attractions across 60 acres of landscaped grounds, including a restaurant with a spectacular view. Here we are seated at the Vista Bar and Restaurant. Sean's looking out the balcony. Look at that for a view. Soft scoop ice creams. The Victoria Prospect Tower. And 2 guided tours through illuminated caverns and mines that take place periodically throughout the day. Already you can feel how cold it is.
Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer too.
The site is privately run and an admission charge is applied. But once you've paid for your cable car ride, everything at the top of the Heights of Abraham is yours to experience.
It's just as we're going fine, Axel.
This is the story of an idea which took flight.
Local tourism industry was in decline. I think it was a huge gamble.
Got a stitch, my thighs are hurting. Gonna have legs like Bukayo Saka after this.
It's Tinker's Shaft, the highest point of Heights of Abraham.
Just looking at when you're doing that touch, so high.
Time.
Right then, on the cable car we go. We're on. Oh.
There he is.
Behind you.
What's that?
It's just as we're going over the pylons.
I saw it over there, it's a ride I could see.
Thank you.
So we just got off the cable car.
It was about 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
Yeah, it was good.
Stopped halfway in the middle.
Great
I'm
views.
telling you what, cable cars are the scariest rides for me at Alton Towers, so that one was much higher and much scarier. So we started the day off with an adrenaline-fueled cable car. And this is the first views that you get. We will be dining on that balcony. Later on, we've got reservations at 2:45 overlooking this view. Yep. and I must say it's a great day for it. Alright then, plan of action. We're at the top of the heights. We've arrived. What's the plan of action?
So we're going to start with the Great Mason Cavern tour.
Yep.
And we're going to go over here to number 10, which is the Victoria Prospect Tower. Okay, then we're going to try and catch the Punch and Judy show because we've been told that it's hilarious, so we'll have a look at that. Then we're going to go down to the next cavern tour, which is number 19, which is, where is it? It's all the way down here, so it's a bit of a walk. And then we're going to...
Basically we're going to try and check out everything that we can.
Yeah.
Plans may change.
Yes, that's basically the plan. We're a bit freestyling it a bit.
So there's two caverns located here at the Heights of Abraham. We're going to do one at the beginning of the day, which is now, and one towards the end of the day before we go in to eat. So let's start with the Great Mason. And there we go, down into the Masson cavern. Huh?
I feel it getting cold already.
Oh yeah, you can, can't you? Yeah, well, I don't want to bang my head, have a casualty. We're going into the cave, further and further we go. Whoa. Whoa. Breathe in.
John Walker in 1670 came down his mine shaft. He was looking for lead. What you guys are going to see today are a bunch of lead mines. Alright? And we're in a man-made cavern right now. Now, does anyone drive? Yeah? What happens to your headlights when it shine on the white lines? What happens? It reflects because of this. Okay, this is what's in the white paint. Okay, like I said, this is calcite, this is what reflects back. Now, it's also in your pharmaceuticals, your Galaxmon, your paracetamol, your aspirin.
It's cool learning about the caves and the rocks and what kind of things are in here. I really enjoy just walking through it, more so than anything. It's very steep in here though, it's the most steep I've ever been inside caverns underground. As he said though, this is all man-made. I've never crouched so low and climbed stairs.
This is over my thighs, you know.
Yeah, because you're crouching.
Now, if you remember, calcite's formed with water. And if there's no pickaxe marks in here, how else can a cavern be formed? Any ideas? Water, exactly. Now, what's the process called where rock crumbles because of water? Erosion, exactly. So the last cavern was a man-made cavern. You guys are in what right now?
Natural.
A natural cavern, exactly. Now, the rock was formed 350 million years ago. The cavern was formed about 12,000 years ago. Okay. Now, the water got into the cracks in the rock, eroded that out. All right. There's a few other ways we know this. You see these little spots here. These are called edding marks, basically water marks. Okay. And this. Now, it's not a crop circle. Okay.
There it is. If you look closely, you can see a bat flying around. What do you think about the caves, Sean?
Absolutely epic.
Why?
I love them.
Massive, aren't they? Yeah. Well, in certain places it's so small. You crouch down walking upstairs, and in other places it's massive like this. But this is the natural part, isn't it?
Just in a bat. I love it.
Do you prefer the natural part or the man-made part more?
Natural.
I like these bits where it gets narrow. It feels like a proper explorer, doesn't it?
So by doing this, they used to etch their names into the stone. Now, E2P and TW is Ezra and Thomas Whitworth. They were two brothers, they were the mine owners. Okay? IF and MF is Isaiah and Mordecai Fern. They were two brothers as well, they were both miners.
And we make the final ascension to escape the cavern.
So what really?
Oh my eyes. And we exit the cavern. Oh, what did you think of the caves, Axel?
It was really good. Loved it. I've been in man-made caves before, but never one that's quite so claustrophobic in certain areas. Like, you're literally walking upstairs whilst crouching. If you want to work out, come here. Fantastic. But still, it was brilliant. Loved it.
Yeah.
The tour guide was really knowledgeable. But I love exploring caves. It's fascinating to me being inside the earth.
Yeah. There was loads of stuff about how it was like millions of years old and stuff like that. It's just mad how there was just like all those rocks that were just like formed over thousands and millions of years ago.
Yeah.
We saw a bat. That was surreal. That, I mean, not surreal. You expect to see bats in caves, but like,
And vampires.
Vampires, yeah. No, it's really cool, and you come right out at the top of the mountain. It's
At
definitely
Tinker's Shaft.
Yeah, at Tinker's Shaft.
It's Tinker's Shaft, the highest point of Heights of Abraham. And now we head back towards the main hub and see what to do next.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think that we've just came from that view to this. It's crazy. You've got spectacular views and amazing woodland areas.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I do. Is
it relaxing?
Yeah, it's a different experience than a theme park.
Like, you did have the cable car.
Exhilarating. Yeah, the cable car ride. Oh my god, that was a shot of adrenaline if I needed one. Freaker. I don't like them.
And now we are going to High Falls, the home of the Rock Shop and the Film Theatre.
Let's go.
Let's go.
And so here we go. The great thing is, you don't actually know what any of this stuff consists of.
Oh my god, it's a shop full of rocks.
It's a shop full of rocks. So, just as it says on the tin, a shop full of rocks. But also, is the film theatre.
Let's check it out.
Our cable cars are a remarkable engineering achievement which have opened up our shared dramatic landscape to everyone.
People in the village have talked about it, visitors have talked about it, but I think I can claim to be the one person who said, why don't we do it?
This is the story of an idea which took flight,
Local tourism industry was in decline. I think it was a huge gamble.
changed a whole town and thrilled millions of people along the way.
Just come out of the theatre.
Yeah, it was about a 10-minute video and it was great to learn about Britain's first Alpine style cable car.
Yeah, that's right.
It was great. All the mishaps that they had making it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. There was one part where a helicopter they had to get in because they hadn't finished it on time and it was carrying the pieces, the big metal structure. And one of the parts they just put on top of another supporting structure and let go.
Yeah, it just dropped it. Without
But it was just
securing
balancing.
it. So they had to like rush up there and secure it by hand, which they didn't plan on doing.
No.
But yeah, no, it was really cool.
Yeah.
And apparently it was they did it because like tourism was dying in the area.
Yeah.
So this was like built in the 70s. It was the
Yeah.
70s, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
It was built in the 70s in order to help attract more tourism, and it worked.
Yeah.
We're here today, and
Of course, but
50
this
years later.
is Derbyshire's oldest tourist location anyway.
yeah,
But of course, tourism was dying then, so they installed the cable cars, and now it's what you see today.
everyone loves it.
Next up is the Masson Pavilion, a mirror into the past. Let's go. An exhibition celebrating our early years. See how the visitors who came before you may have looked when the heights opened as a savage or forest pleasure garden in 1787. From the extravagant Georgian clothes to simpler Regency styles, early Victorian formal attire, and the factory workers in their Sunday best. You're telling me people walked up the mountain in this?
Yeah,
No, they never.
sweating it out. I don't think you're meant to. Just ignoring the do not touch sign.
Lying. Having a hard time. Sean, would you prefer to go in a cable car up and then one of them down?
Yes.
Yeah, imagine.
I'd love to go on one of them down.
You got a brake on it, so that's alright.
Yeah.
It's hard to get to you to fix it.
Jesus.
Look, he stood on top. Prospect Tower, built in 1844 to appreciate the panoramic views. Let's go up and witness it for ourselves.
And now they've just changed it, so it basically works on an algorithm, so they've just tried to give everyone.
The Victoria Prospect Tower, finished in 1844 to provide visitors access to the great panoramic views built for the Victorians. Look at these stairs. Here we go, so the ascension begins. It's very steep, so I've got to make sure to hold on to the banisters at all times. It's not as big as the towers that we climbed at Warwick Castle, but still it's a fair few steps to the top. It's making it to the top now. It's a bit windy, isn't it? It's alright. It's a nice view though. This is where people in the Victorian days would come up to enjoy and appreciate the panoramic views.
Yeah. Wow. That village sounds massive, doesn't it?
It is. Tell you what, it's much harder going down than it is going up. Because it's so steep. Yeah, this is a struggle, isn't it?
Why are you recording when you could easily kill yourself?
Kill myself, Sean. I'm holding on. It's for the vlog, man. And if I do fall, that'll bust. Exactly. That's viral content. Thank you.
That was alright, wasn't it? I prefer it to the one at Warwick Castle. That was nice views.
Warwick Castle's much higher, it's much taller.
Yeah, we can't see anything from there.
The tavern at the Rutland Cavern, we have the oldest beer licence in the Matlocks. So why not try a post-cavern tour tipple?
I'm going to be your tour guide in a few moments. Before that, I'm going to treat you to a lovely performance on my concertina.
So we're going into the Rutland Cavern. We found out why not to whistle.
Because of the knockers.
The knockers. The whistling awakens the knockers, who are spirits of the cavern.
Yeah.
Said to help the miners find where they need to go.
Yeah, that's right. And no one wants to wake up to a pair of knockers and follow them out.
This is a natural cavern tour. Okay. Already you can feel how cold it is. It is precisely the temperature of 5 degrees. It's a natural cavern. It's wet on the floors and cold in the air. Let's go further down. Will we see or experience the knockers?
The Great Rutland Cavern. A fine size of group. This is rather Wonderful. It's also rather less noticeable if anybody goes missing, so I always like the bigger groups. Come and have a look at what the miners have been doing down here for the previous 300 or 400 years. Yes, we can see, like I say, rather a lot of iron. Now, iron is very important at the moment. We are in the middle, of course, of the Industrial Revolution, with it being 1854.
Wall down there.
Tools and materials here, which I'm going to share with you. So we're going to start with this now. The earliest miners down here, goodness gracious, which could well be from about 1410. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer do. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage, I can't afford a carriage, but you'd look sweet upon the seat of a horse and cart made for two.
Whoa. It's a long way down, wasn't it? It's hard to jump over puddles when your head's touching the ceiling or touching a rock.
So how did you feel about it, Axel? I personally thought it wasn't worth the walk down the hill, which was strenuous to say the least.
Yeah, I much preferred the tour.
The first one.
In the other cavern this morning. It was longer, there was more information, and I just found
and it went somewhere, like you didn't just go in a cave and come back out, you actually
yeah,
went
it was an actual,
through a cave.
Yeah, there was an entrance and an exit. The entrance wasn't the exit.
But they had more showmanship in this one, so that made up.
Yes, I was about to say, what I did like about that one is the theatrical aspect to it, rather than the informative tour guide.
Yeah, the tour guide in this one was much... I don't want to say much better, it's two different styles, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it compensated for the lack of cave.
Yeah.
If you want to come to the heights of Abraham, I suggest you be in good shape, as we're not.
Get some cardio in before this.
Yeah.
Uphill, uphill. Cardio. Incline.
I'm not even putting this on, I'm actually... I've just walked up a flight of stairs that's like... Oh! I've got a stitch, my thighs are hurting. Gonna have legs like Bukayo Saka after this.
The final stop is the Vista Bar and Restaurant on the balcony overlooking Matlock Bath. So here we are seated at the Vista Bar and Restaurant. Sean's looking out at the balcony. Look at that for a view. See down there to the road, we'll be there later on. Not in this video, but still. I usually don't sit outside when I eat because I'm too scared of bugs. There's already been 2 wasps. I think I'm regretting this decision already. The views are amazing, but I've seen it now get me inside.
No, I'm a bit weary of the bugs as well, to be honest. So here's Axel.
With my burger.
And here's his burger.
When I went to my chips out, I like to do that. Yeah. Nice thick chips. Here's the ketchup that they've given us. Ketchup in a packet. And we've got a burger. Lovely.
You looking forward to it?
Well, I've got it now. I'm going to tuck in and I'll let you know how it is. Burgers a go.
The burger cost $14.65 each. Ketchup was free. It comes with chips, salad, and the burger itself.
Pepsi, a beer, 2 burgers and chips with salad came to $36.65. I really liked it actually. Flavourful, juicy, and
chips.
Yeah, not too expensive to be honest.
No,
it's alright. Works out 15 quid each ish. 17 quid each.
Thereabouts. Yeah, that was good. I had a good time in there. It's good service. Nice and quick. But
Great
it's quite
views.
quiet. Yeah, it's quite quiet, so.
Good.
There at the end of the day, you probably don't need a reservation.
I
Still
don't like
do,
it
just in
too, does
case.
it?
No, yeah.
And now we're going descent. Two.
Okay. And up to the third cable car for me, please. Just mind your heads.
Thank you. I want to sit on this side. We're in. Booking online, it works out at about £25 each.
Yeah.
Parking is £6 all day.
Yeah.
It's not bad for two of us.
No, you know, 60 quid covers it.
Yeah.
It's good, it's fun. It's definitely somewhere to bring if you've got a family, kids or a dog.
Yes.
Seems to be a lot of families there. You know, it's not very themed for, oh my goodness.
Where is it? Is it near me? The wasps love me for some reason. We're never going to be able to film this review. Can't film a review because the wasps are everywhere.
Location
Wasps
because of the wasps.
Right.
That is the downside to this place. There's so many wasps. Oh my goodness. It's like, it's ridiculous how many wasps there are. I can't stand it. But, yeah.
Anyway, you've seen all our views. You've seen all our opinions.
Yeah.
What was your highlight of the day?
The first cave tour was really good.
Yes.
I loved the caves. They were so interesting. They were
Yep.
so old.
Yep.
They were massive and small at the same time.
Yep.
So I found that really interesting.
Yep.
And I liked all the views as well. I thought some of the views were absolutely spectacular.
Yeah. The fact that it is just an attraction on top of a hill makes it amazing in itself, because you just, everywhere you look, you see spectacular views all around you, panoramic 360 views. You've got epic caverns in there. The first one in particular, fantastic. And of course, that those cable cars are great in themselves, albeit a little bit scary, but I think they're fantastic.
No, I think they're very safe actually.
Yeah. I do wish that the museum was a bit longer.
Yeah.
It was just like one or two showrooms with a few bits of information in. They could have been a bit longer, they could have been in a bit more detail. I would have liked to have seen like a mining museum, that would have been good.
Yeah. I think though they're all geared towards kids, and there's a lot of stuff for kids to do.
Yeah.
But there's not really a lot to do with just two adults going somewhere on a day out.
No.
So it is really nice. And
But if you are in the Matlock area, or the Matlock Bath area,
oh yeah, definitely,
then it's definitely worth checking out whilst you are here.
Yeah.
And Matlock is a great place in general anyway. That said, we're about to go and do some exploring in Matlock, as we have done before. I've been Axel.
I'm Sean.
And we'll see you in another video.